What happens when the hero is actually a monster? Today we are counting down 10 phenomenal anime where the main character wields unstoppable demon powers. Kicking off our list at number 10, Black Butler. Orphaned aristocrat Ciel Phantomhive makes a harrowing pact with a powerful demon to avenge his violently murdered parents. Bound by a Faustian contract, the demon assumes the guise of Sebastian Michaelis, a flawless butler. Together, they navigate London's incredibly dark underworld, solving gruesome crimes for the Queen while hunting down Ciel's ultimate enemies. What makes this show absolutely phenomenal is the sleek, sinister dynamic between the young master and his demonic servant. It is not just about raw power, it is the psychological tension that grips you. The gothic aesthetic drips with atmosphere, and watching Sebastian effortlessly annihilate threats using silverware remains one of the most stylish displays of demonic superiority in modern anime history. Sliding into the 9th spot at number 9, Peach Boy Riverside Princess Sally leaves her peaceful kingdom, craving adventure beyond castle walls. She encounters Makoto, an aloof traveller wielding mysterious abilities who mercilessly slaughters monstrous ogres, threatening humanity. Inspired by his violent strength, Sally awakens her own latent demonic peach powers, embarking on a perilous journey to bridge the gap between humans and monsters. This series takes the classic Japanese folklore of Momotaro and violently flips it upside down. I love how it handles moral ambiguity, portraying both sides of the conflict with surprising depth. The sudden tonal shifts from cheerful fantasy to absolute bloodbaths consistently keep you completely hooked. Sally embracing her terrifying monstrous side makes her a wonderfully complex, compelling protagonist worth rooting for. Securing its place at number 8, Black Clover. In a magical realm where mana is everything, Aster is born completely powerless. Refusing to surrender his dream of becoming the Wizard King, he trains his physical body relentlessly. Everything changes when he receives the mysterious dark grimoire, granting him terrifying anti-magic abilities fueled by a literal demon dwelling deep inside the book. Let us be honest, the vocal cords on this boy took some getting used to initially. But pushing past those early anime episodes reveals a truly incredible shounen masterpiece. The progression of Aster, tapping into Liba's demonic energy, creates some wildly hype battle sequences. This anime brilliantly flips the underdog trope, making raw demonic tenacity the greatest counter to elitist magical royalty. Breaking through enemy lines at number 7, combatants will be dispatched. Agent 6 is a highly crude operative working for the evil Kisaragi Corporation. Tasked with conquering an alien planet, he arrives equipped with advanced weaponry and his snarky android partner. To expand their villainous empire, 6 must aggressively exploit his sleazy tactics and demonic corporate resources to defeat a bizarre local demon army. Brought to us by the brilliant mind behind Konosuba, this comedy relies entirely on its protagonist being an absolute menace. 6 technically uses demonic mutant enhancements rather than traditional hell magic, but the chaotic execution feels identical. It is hilarious watching a futuristic, corporate scumbag ruthlessly bully standard fantasy villains. The pure absurdity elevates this far beyond standard fantasy isekai genre trash. Blasting his way to number 6, Devil May Cry, Dante runs a struggling mercenary agency dedicated strictly to hunting rogue demons. Armed with dual pistols and a massive sword, this legendary demonic investigator takes on bizarre, supernatural bounties to pay his mounting debts. The episodic narrative follows Dante as he mercilessly slaughters infernal beasts while indulging his endless love for strawberry sundaes. Translating an iconic action video game into anime form is incredibly risky, but Madhouse absolutely nailed the gritty gothic atmosphere here. I constantly appreciate how it focuses heavily on Dante relaxing between his catastrophic supernatural adventures. The slick combat animation feels incredibly rewarding, cementing Dante as the definitive blueprint for any sarcastic, overpowered protagonist wielding infernal abilities with truly immaculate visual style. Breaking into our top 5 at number 5, Chainsaw Man. Denji is an impoverished teenager buried in severe yakuza debt. After getting brutally betrayed and murdered, his loyal pet devil Pochita merges with his heart. Resurrected as a vicious hybrid, Denji joins the public safety devil hunters. He aggressively slaughters horrifying creatures solely to experience basic human comforts like eating some warm food. The sheer cinematic quality of this adaptation blew everyone away completely. Mappa brought an unprecedented level of grounded realism to an otherwise purely chaotic premise. What stands out most is Denji himself. His motivations are refreshingly simple and unabashedly immature, stripping away traditional heroic grandiosity to deliver a shockingly relatable protagonist who simply wants a slightly better, very ordinary human life today. Exorcising the competition at number 4, Blue Exorcist Rin Okumura discovers a terrifying truth after his adoptive father violently dies defending him. He is actually the literal son of Satan. Rejecting his dark heritage, Rin enrolls at the prestigious True Cross Academy to become an elite exorcist. His ultimate goal is to master his blue flames and murder his biological father. This remains an absolute cornerstone of the supernatural action genre. I genuinely admire how it balances intense combat sequences with touching family drama. Rin struggling to earn trust while possessing the ultimate evil power makes for fantastic character development. The animation surrounding his signature blue flame still looks incredibly stunning, perfectly capturing the intense duality of his cursed demonic royal bloodline now. Entering our top 3 at number 3, Makai Uji, Devils and realist bankrupt aristocrat William Twining accidentally summons a powerful demon named Dantalion while desperately searching his mansion for hidden wealth. William discovers he is the sole elector possessing the authority to choose the proxy king of hell. Naturally, various handsome demons infiltrate his prestigious school, furiously competing to secure his incredibly vital political endorsement. This hidden gem thrives on its delightfully campy premise. I absolutely love William because he remains stubbornly logical, constantly rejecting supernatural logic, despite literal demons serving him tea. The character dynamics are highly entertaining, blending supernatural mystery with slice-of-life comedy seamlessly. It stands out by making the human intellect completely overpower terrifying ancient demons wielding supreme hellish dark magic here. Heating things up at number 2, Fire Force. Spontaneous human combustion plagues the world, transforming victims into raging fire demons known as infernals. Shinra Kusakabe, a teenager with literal devil footprints, joins Special Fire Force Company 8. Using his explosive pyrokinesis, he purifies demonic entities while violently uncovering the sinister religious conspiracy behind the fiery apocalypse, destroying their burning human world. The sound design in this series is arguably the best in the entire industry. Every explosive kick reverberates through your soul. I fiercely respect how it seamlessly shifts between ridiculous comedy and profound existential horror. Shinra embracing his villainous reputation to save humanity is brilliant writing, turning a cursed demonic affliction into a beautifully heroic tool for delivering absolute salvation to everyone. And finally, reigning supreme at number 1, Jujutsu Kaisen high schooler Yuji Itadori accidentally consumes a rotting mystical finger, becoming the living vessel for Ryomen Sukuna, the undisputed king of curses. Sentenced to execution, Yuji negotiates a temporary stay by joining Tokyo Jujutsu High. He must hunt down brutal demonic curses and consume all remaining fingers before his inevitable dark, bloody execution. It is physically impossible to ignore the cultural impact of this masterpiece. What makes it perfect is the genuinely terrifying dynamic between Yuji and Sukuna. They are not friends. Sukuna is pure, unadulterated evil, residing inside our protagonist. The incredibly fluid animation during domain expansions solidifies this dark fantasy as the undisputed, absolute pinnacle of modern demonic action anime history right now. That concludes our ultimate ranking of anime where protagonists wield terrifying demon powers. Whether fighting for justice, selfish survival, or pure vengeance, these icons completely shatter traditional heroic boundaries. Which demonic protagonist reigns supreme in your own personal watch history? Drop your definitive favourites right below.